From time to time, I come across videos which claims to 10x your money. Usually, they are pretty speculative at best, and in most cases, they are simply scams. However, sometimes, we could get a gem or two. Although keeping an open mind is a good idea generally, but it is only a good idea if we do not give up our own thinking process at the same time. We want to stay critical and not outsource the thinking process. Bloggers, YouTubers, and even experts at research houses are as human as you and me. Anyone, you did not come here to get lectured by AK. You want to know what is this 4-bagger investment? Don't need to skip to the end of the video because you will know in a few seconds. I have produced several videos and published a number of blogs on U.S. commercial properties real estate investment trusts. My view has been to avoid the entire sector as there is too much going on which could sink the ship. Some might wonder if we could find a gem or two with blood in the streets. This is all good and well in less treacherous circumstances. However, what the sector is facing could be a tsunami of blood, and this could turn deadly even for those who are in the streets looking for gems. In a report from CMB Research House, they said that they have a target price of 55 cents a unit for Manulife US REIT. That was an eye-popping target price as Manulife US REIT trades at 14 cents a unit now. If CMB is right in their projection, then Manulife US REIT is a 4-bagger stock in the making. Anyone wants to take a chance? In their latest results, the Real Estate Investment Trust reported a lower occupancy of 86%. Businesses which are renewing their leases are downsizing or right-sizing. Physical occupancy, which is a more important measure and a forward indicator of things to come, is only at a bit more than 30%. This means that almost 70% of their buildings are not occupied although they are leased out at the moment. To me, what is the biggest issue with Manulife US REIT is the gearing ratio of 49.5%. The manager was growing the real estate investment trust in what I would say was an irresponsibly aggressive way. Of course, they still got paid their fees. Now, without borrowing another single dime, that gearing ratio could breach 50% as their assets could see valuations decline. This is why I keep emphasizing that we want to invest in entities with strong balance sheets. This is especially when we have a treacherous mix of weaker economic outlook and much higher interest rates. Manulife US REIT still has almost 20% of leases expiring by end of next year, with about half of the expiries happening for the rest of this year. I don't know how CMB researchers came up with a target price of 55 cents a unit for the Real Estate Investment Trust. I say this because it is most likely that Manulife US REIT would have to do fundraising, and with gearing nearly at 50%, the only option is an equity fund raising exercise. With their current depressed unit price, it would probably have to be a very dilutive private placement plus preferential offer. So, investors have to be prepared to cough up more money. This makes a target price of 55 cents simply untenable. I get the feeling that the manager of the Real Estate Investment Trust is looking a Myri as a lifeboat now. And other investors might want to do the same and look for their own lifeboats. Like I said in my blogs and videos on Eagle Hospitality Trust, insiders can sell for many reasons. However, when insiders decide to bail out when things are looking bad, it is probably because things are really in a bad shape. Of course, we can choose to take a bet that things could turn out well, but with so many pieces of the jigsaw puzzle in place, we can tell that the odds are not very good. Fortune favors the brave, as Matt Damon said in his ad. What about AK? AK is not brave and has no fortune. AK talks to himself. No one cares more about our money than we do. Don't ask barbers if we need a haircut. We don't have to make back our money the same way we lost it.